A very good morning, everyone, and a warm welcome to New Delhi World Book Fair 2026. So, today's session is about leadership, but not that loud, commanding kind we often see discussed. It's about the quieter forces that shape teams, influence cultures, and drive real, lasting impact at work. The book that we are discussing today speaks to anyone who has ever led without a title, influenced without authority, or believed that presence can be more powerful than pressure. It asks us to look beyond policies, presentations, and performance metrics and instead notice the small patterns and human moments that truly define leadership. So, before we dive into these ideas, let me introduce you to our author behind this thoughtful work. So, Mr. Brahmanand Sawant. He's a technology and strategy leader with over 2 decades of experience working with global enterprises. Across industries and geographies, he has led high impact teams while consistently focusing on culture, emotional intelligence, and human centered leadership. His work spans cutting edge technology, including AI driven business ideas, as well as deep exploration of unspoken forces that shape organizations, like habits, rituals, emotional energy, and quiet influences. Mr. Brahmanan believes that true leadership is not about control, hierarchy, or visibility, but without it's about connection, trust, and meaning. His writing reflects lived workplace experience and a desire to redefine success beyond numbers and titles. The Calm Catalyst, his debut book, offers a fresh, grounded perspective on how silent leaders create bold wins. So, a huge round of applause for our author, Mr. Brahmanan Sawant. Hi, sir. Please join me.
Thank you so much, Shweta. Thank you for the warm welcome.
Thank you so much, sir, and congratulations for your debut book.
Thank you so much.
So, how does it feel to be here?
It feels great, and I think it cannot get any bigger than this, right? The Delhi World Book Fair is such a big platform, and this is truly an honor actually to write something and then represent the same to my publisher, right, who's providing this platform, and definitely great feeling here.
Congratulations once again, sir. So, Calm Catalyst, like what is the book all about?
Okay, so as the name suggests, right, so we always praise or celebrate the wins or any of the leadership styles which is more vocal, where someone is trying to get the limelight, someone is trying to navigate the teams with their pressure and things like that. So I wanted to give a platform for the not much spoken about people, right, where it could be a team member, it could be your manager, it could be even a janitor, as in the first chapter that I have written, how he connects with the people than the leaders, some of the leaders who may not be interacting. And that is what was the essence, where I wanted to give that platform for the unspoken heroes, and how they, with their minute contributions, how they bring in the changes, and how they make these bold wins, right? So that is where this all ideas came.
All right, sir. Great thought. So, let's go ahead and unveil the book.
Sure.
Shall we?
Sure.
Please do the honors. A round of applause. A very good afternoon, everyone. A very warm welcome to New Delhi World Book Fair 2026. Thank you for joining us here today for the session that brings together mythology, mystery, friendship, and timeless wisdom. Today's book is not just about adventure, it's about listening, questioning, and discovering values that have guided generations. Guardians of Dharma, The Hidden Resonance, Part 1, begins in a familiar place, a school. 4 teenagers, everyday worries, late night laughter, exams, friendships. But one small discovery, a cracked tile, and a humming disc changes everything. It's a story where silence is not empty, it listens. Before we step into this world of myth and mystery, let me introduce you to the person who has imagined it all. Our author, Mr. Ashish Goel. So, Mr. Ashish Goel is a chartered accountant based in Mumbai with more than 2 decades of experience in senior leadership roles across multinational companies and startups. Beyond his professional life, Mr. Ashish has spent many years deeply engaged with Sanatan Dharma, reading, reflecting, and having conversations about wisdom of Hindu scriptures. This book was born not from a desire to preach, but from simple, honest questions asked by children, questions about God, right and wrong, courage, and purpose. With Guardians of Dharma, Mr. Ashish brings stories from Srimad Bhagavatam into a modern setting, making them accessible, relatable, and meaningful for today's young readers. He writes as a storyteller, not a fellow seeker, inviting readers to reflect, not instructing them what to believe. So sorry. So please join me in welcoming our author of Guardians of Dharma, Mr. Ashish Goel. A huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Hi.
Congratulations for your book.
Thank you.
So, how does it feel, sir?
It's a very fantastic feeling, and I can't express them in the words. Right? So I'm so overwhelming as of now.
Yeah.
Right.
So, sir, what is the book all about?
So first of all, this book is not any scripture, not a religious text, not a spiritual text. It's a pure mythology. It's a pure mythology fiction, right? So where mythology sits in the background, not comes in the front, and mythology is helping in shaping the pattern of the story.
Right.
Right. So that's about the book. And before I start to say something else, I would like to tell you two things. That first, it's my first attempt in writing,
Yeah.
and this book, The Guardians of Dharma, Hidden Resonance, is a first book in this series.
Yeah.
So I'm planning to write 2 to 3 books more in this series, right? So that's the first thing. And second, believe me, someone like me who is more comfortable in writing, standing here and talking to you is not an easy task, right? So that I want to confess. And so after writing this book, when I started meeting people, so they often ask me 2 questions. First, like why I wrote this book and what inspired me. And after giving the answer of these questions, I get another set of questions, like, okay, is it a mythology, and is it a mythology fiction? Then is it too heavy? So
Yeah.
let me be very clear that it's a purely fiction, which I told you. Then it's not a heavy.
Right.
It has everything. Like, it has a mystery, it has a drama, it has adventure, friendship, fear. Right? It's not a scripture which tells us that what to believe and what not to believe, what to do and what not to do. It's a story of 4 ordinary teenagers who accidentally encountered something much bigger what they had expected. Right? So if you are someone who loves the mystery, who loves to see how the young teenagers discovering the mystery, unearthing it, how they are questioning to the adults, then maybe this book is for you.
All right, sir.
So yeah.
Thank you so much, sir. A warm welcome to New Delhi World Book Fair 2026. Thank you for being with us here today. This session is about strength, survival, and quiet courage it takes to keep going when life tests us again and again. The book we are discussing today is deeply personal. It's about walking through illness, fear, uncertainty, and pain, and still choosing hope. It reminds us that even when life places us in the darkness, there's always a possibility of light. Sometimes faint, sometimes strong, but always present. Light beyond the shadows. It's not just a story of illness, it's a story of faith, resilience, and human spirit's ability to rise no matter how heavy the journey feels. Before we hear more about the book, let me introduce you to our author who has turned her life experiences into a source of strength for many others. So, meet our lovely author, Ms. Sangeeta Raje. Sangeeta Raje is an educationist and she proudly calls herself a thriver. Her journey has not been easy. She was diagnosed with autoimmune condition SLE as early as in 1985. In 2019, she faced brain cancer, and in 2022, she overcame breast cancer. Each phase brought its own fears and challenges,
on my list.
but also moments of learning, faith, and inner strength. Today, Ms. Sangeeta uses her life's journey to inspire and support others who are facing health challenges. Through Instagram, she shares messages of hope, healing, and strength. On YouTube, she hosts Warrior Voices, where she speaks with real fighters who have turned their struggles into stories of courage. Through her work and now through her book, Ms. Sangeeta's mission is clear: to show that even through life's toughest battles, courage and resilience can light the way forward. So please put your hands together for our lovely author, Sangeeta Raje. So, ma'am, congratulations
Thank
first
you.
of all.
Thank you.
So, how does it feel to be here?
It feels great and it also feels a little bit nervous.
Good nervous, always.
Good nervous.
Yes. So, tell us a bit.
It's a dream come true for me.
Alright, ma'am. So, tell us a bit about your book.
Yes, I would love to. Good evening to all. Thank you for being here today. Your presence means more to me than words can express. Standing here, holding my book, and sharing my story is a moment I could not have imagined some time ago. And yet, here we are. Some people express themselves better through words penned down. I'm one of them. So today I stand here with a few words written down from my heart, and I hope it reaches yours. When I began writing Light Beyond the Shadows, I knew I wanted my readers to understand where I came from, because my journey did not begin with illness or adulthood. My story starts at birth with a fight for survival. From the very beginning, even before I took my first breath, life armed me to be a warrior. As I grew up, challenges continued to appear, testing me, but never defeating me. Autoimmune disease, SLE, or lupus as it is commonly known, brain cancer, breast cancer, they are heavy words that change lives. Words that shake your sense of safety and peace. But this book does not talk about illness alone. It is about how life speaks to us, sometimes through our sixth sense, sometimes through our intuitive abilities, helping us, guiding us to pause, reflect, realign, and then take decisions best suited to us. There are moments when life overwhelmed me, or should I say, there are moments when life overwhelmed me. Yes, I use the present tense, because even now as I stand before you, there is a malignant presence ticking like a clock inside my brain. And yet, alongside of these challenges, there is faith. Faith in my Guruji, Sri Sri Ravi Shankar Ji. Faith in the omnipresent force that reassures me again and again that I am not in this path alone. Faith that no matter how dark it gets, the divine light will always reach towards me and carry me through it all. I have learned that healing is not only about medicine, it is about awareness. It is about listening to your body. It is about listening to your inner self that guides us. It is about not letting fear steal your smile or your dreams. Have you ever seen any scared or worried person with a beaming smile? Our smile is the most powerful shield we have. So always keep smiling. I wrote this book for anyone who has felt overwhelmed by life, for anyone navigating illness, loss, uncertainty, or change, for warriors, caregivers, and all those who carry their struggles quietly, and for those who believe that life, even with its imperfections, is still deeply beautiful. This book is my way of saying, you're not alone. I want to take this moment to express my gratitude towards Guruji for carrying me through this with grace, to my family and friends for being my strength, my doctors, healers, caregivers for healing me with such patience and care, and to every reader, known or unknown, thank you for trusting me with your time. Thank you, Ramindraji, for coming here to unveil the book. And if there is one message I hope you take from this book, it is this: healing is not just science or medicine. It is a relationship with yourself, with your body, and with life itself. Life will cast shadows. That is inevitable. But within each of us is a light. Nurture it, allow it to grow, and it will expel the darkness within. Thank you all for being here, for being a part of this journey. Thank you for celebrating this moment with me. And thank you, Clever Fox, for organizing this book launch. Thank you so much. Thank you.
A huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.